You know that feeling. You open your eyes and before your feet hit the floor, something already feels off. Your phone is pulling at you. Your mind is already running through everything you did not finish yesterday and everything you have to face today. You are already behind, and the day has not even started yet. You tell yourself today is going to be different. You've been telling yourself that for a while. And somewhere between that promise and the moment you fall into bed tonight, exhausted, a little disappointed, not sure where the hours went, the day just happened to you again. If that hits close to home, stay right here. Because what I'm about to share with you in the next 8 minutes has changed everything for thousands of people who finally got tired of drifting through their own lives. This is not about motivation. Motivation got you here and then left you hanging. This is not about hustle culture or waking up at 4 in the morning. This is about something far more powerful and far more accessible than any of that. This is about structure. And structure, the right kind, is the difference between a life that happens to you and a life you actually build. Here's the truth nobody told you. The reason your days feel scattered and exhausting is not because you are weak. It is not because you lack discipline. It is because nobody ever taught you how to build a day that works for you. You have been improvising every morning, reacting, and blaming yourself for the results. That ends today. I'm going to give you 4 pillars of daily structure that will change the way you move through your days, not someday, starting tomorrow morning. They are not complicated, but they require one thing: the decision that you are done letting your days run you. Are you ready? Let us go. Pillar 1. Win the first 10 minutes. Here is what most people do first thing. They reach for the phone, they scroll, they pull their attention into someone else's world before they have even fully entered their own. And right there, the entire tone of the day is set. Reactive, scattered, already behind. Intentional people do something different. They protect those first 10 minutes. Because that window, before the world has gotten to you, is the only time all day when your mind is clear and your intentions are still yours. It does not have to be complicated. Sit up, take one slow breath, drink a glass of water, say out loud, "Today I am choosing how this goes." That is it. The phone can wait. But the version of you that starts the day on your own terms shows up differently in every moment that follows. Win the first 10 minutes, and you have already separated yourself from most people around you. Pillar 2. The one non-negotiable. Every single day, no matter what happens, no matter how sideways things go, there is one thing you do. One thing that cannot be moved, cannot be skipped, cannot be negotiated away by circumstance or a bad day or someone else's emergency. One thing, not 5, one anchor. One daily proof that you are someone who keeps promises to yourself. For some people, it is 20 minutes of movement. For some, it is reading something that feeds their mind. It does not matter what it is. What matters is that you chose it, and you do it every day without exception. Because every time you complete that one thing, you cast a vote for the identity of someone who follows through. 7 days of that, and you start to feel it shift. 30 days, and you cannot imagine who you were before it. The non-negotiable is not just a habit, it is a statement. I matter enough to show up for myself, especially on the days it is hard. What is yours? You already know. The thing that came to mind when I asked, that is it. Lock it in. Drop a comment right now and tell me your one non-negotiable. I read every single one. And if this is giving you something real, subscribe, because the second half of this video is where it all comes together. Now let us talk about the part of the day where most people completely fall apart. Pillar 3. Close the gaps. The drift does not live in the morning when your intentions are fresh. It does not live at night when you are winding down. The drift lives in the in-between moments, the transition between finishing one thing and starting the next, the 15 minutes between meetings, the half hour after lunch, the moment the kids go down and you finally have a second to breathe. Those gaps are either the most destructive or the most powerful moments of your day, depending entirely on what you do with them. Most people fill them without thinking, phone out, scroll, procrastinate, and then look up and wonder where the afternoon went. Intentional people close those gaps on purpose. They have a simple answer ready for the question their brain asks in every transition. What am I doing right now? Not a rigid schedule, not a minute-by-minute plan, just a default, a go-to that pulls them back to intention instead of sliding into autopilot. Your gap closer can be 30 seconds of breathing, a quick look at your next priority. One honest question: is what I am about to do moving me forward or keeping me stuck? Small, simple, consistent. That is the invisible thread that holds a structured day together when real life tries to unravel it. Pillar 4. End on purpose. Most people end their day exactly how they started it, reactively. They just stop, fall onto the couch, scroll until they fall asleep, and wake up tomorrow with no real sense of whether today mattered or what tomorrow needs to look like. And then they wonder why they feel stuck. The most grounded people do something different. They take 5 minutes to do 3 things. They acknowledge one win, not a perfect day, one moment that was aligned with who they are becoming. They name it and they let themselves feel it instead of rushing past it. They release what did not go well, not to carry it into tomorrow, just to extract the lesson and put it down. And they set one intention for tomorrow morning, so they wake up with direction already loaded instead of figuring it out in a groggy, half-awake state. 5 minutes, 3 steps, the bridge between the person you were today and the person you are choosing to be tomorrow. Now here is what I really need you to hear. This is where most programs stop short, and I am going somewhere they do not. The reason these 4 pillars work for some people and not others has nothing to do with the pillars. It has everything to do with identity. If you still see yourself as someone who is trying to get it together, someone who has decent days but cannot seem to stay consistent, these pillars will feel like a performance, like a role that does not quite fit, and eventually you will stop. But if you make a real decision, not a wish, an actual decision, that you are someone who lives with structure, someone who shows up for themselves, someone who builds their days on purpose, everything changes. The pillars stop being things you do and start being expressions of who you are. That is the shift. That is the whole game. And it is available to you right now. Not when life slows down, not when you feel ready. Right now, with exactly the life you have. So here is your challenge. Tomorrow morning, pick one pillar, just one. Win your first 10 minutes. Lock in your non-negotiable. Choose your gap closer. Or end tomorrow night on purpose. One pillar, tomorrow. Not Monday, tomorrow. Then come back and tell me what changed. Drop it in the comments, which pillar you are starting with and why. That comment makes it a commitment instead of just a good idea you heard once and forgot. You did not land on this video by accident. Something in you is ready. The part of you that pressed play and stayed until the end, that part is right. Trust it. Act on it. Show up for it. Subscribe if you are not already part of this community. We are just getting started. Strong body, calm mind, clear direction. Stay anchored.